Good morning, guys. It is 6:36 in the morning now, and I am leaving my house to go to the gym. I'm not a morning person, so I am drinking my pre-workout. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I was opening the window blinds. So it is currently 8:08 in the morning. My daughter is still sleeping. Usually she gets up around 7:30, so I'm surprised she's still asleep, but we don't wake a sleeping baby in this house. I do have to clock in for work at 9, so my mornings are pretty hectic when I work, but I'm gonna take advantage of this time while she's asleep, and I'm gonna go ahead and make my bed. So let's do that. So today I just wanted to do a little day in my life vlog. I work from home. I do 13-hour shifts so 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I also have my 9-month-old baby with me at home during those days, every day, but I work with her here. And so I just kind of wanted to do a little vlog, like I said, kind of show how I'm managing this. It's definitely gotten harder as she has grown and kind of started crawling and moving around and sleeping, napping less and wanting more attention. It's a struggle a lot of days, but we managed to get through it. My husband does work. He works 8 to 5-ish, Monday through Friday. So once he gets home at 5-ish, I, get a break. But the whole morning up until then is me solo parenting / working from home. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go get her up. She's still not awake, but if I wait too long, it makes it harder to get her ready, and I need to make her breakfast and all that before I clock in for work. So we're gonna go ahead and go get her up. So I've been really trying to avoid screen time in the morning. So what I've been doing is putting on Spotify, and they have different playlists for kids, and they even have like nursery rhymes and stuff. But I usually put on this Calm Kids playlist in the morning, and she seems to like it, and I feel like it just gives a smoother start to the day. Another thing I like to do every night is I preset the washer to start in the morning, and that way I can just put the washed clothes or whatever into the dryer, and that's just a way to save me some time in the mornings. I try really hard to do at least one load of laundry a day, because otherwise it just gets crazy backed up. But I also wanted to show you guys, these are my favorite sleep sacks, and this is a new one I got, but this brand is off of Amazon. It's called Little Couture by Minky Couture. But these are so nice. They're so soft. The zipper is so nice, and the inside is just really nice, good quality. This is a smaller one, but I ended up buying a larger one that she can grow into, and they're actually a lot cheaper. I have one by Copper Pearl, and those are really nice too, but I honestly like this material better. I feel like it's just nicer material, and the Copper Pearl ones go for around like $40-ish on Amazon. These go for, I want to say it was around 20, close to $30 on Amazon. So I feel like for a cheaper price, they're really nice. Another pro tip is I always start my vacuum robot thing in the morning. It helps just keep the floors clean. I feel like I am kind of constantly trying to just keep the house in order, especially because I'm here all day. So anything I can do to kind of automate the process is really helpful, because otherwise it can get overwhelming. So this is my desk, and this is where I work for most of the day. But I wanted to talk about this thing. So I got this off of TikTok Shop, and it's like an adjustable table. It goes down, but then you can just pop it up, and it rolls. And basically I call this my mobile office. I literally just take my laptop, put it up here, and my mouse, and like during the day whenever she's awake, because I have my desk like in the living room-ish area, but you know, when she's out here during the day, I like to actually move that ottoman and have this space open, and I'll sit out here with her, you know, because she'll play in her little playpen over there for a while, but she does get tired of being in there and she wants out, you know. So I will sit out here on the couch and let her crawl around in the living room area, and that's when I use this thing, and it comes in really handy. Also, I like to use it when I need to be mobile. Like right now, I am needing to clock in soon. I've got about 15 minutes, but I need to make her some breakfast. Hey guys, so the time is now about 10 o'clock. I laid Aubrey down for a nap and she's not quite down all the way. She's still kind of awake in her crib, but one thing I have found is that if I just give her some time, as long as she's not crying and fussing, I just leave her be, and usually she'll put herself down for a nap. But usually she wakes up around 7:30, 7. So today she woke up a little later, but I just noticed she was getting fussy, and that's usually when she's ready for a nap. So that's what we're doing, and then I am just here working. So I work for a remote call center, and basically I am just like the in-between for nurses at different facilities and the doctors. My job does require me to be available for live calls for the entire shift, and I mean, we do get, a 30-minute lunch and 2 breaks, but it is challenging at times because I'm trying to coordinate, her care and what she needs done in between my phone calls, because we get a little bit of a gap in between calls, a few minutes to wrap up, plus there's other nurses, so the phone calls will go to them, and it's kind of it cycles through everybody. When it's not a busy day, it's fine, but some days it does get really busy and it can be a lot to handle, just trying to take care of a baby. But I'm making it work so far. Anyways, that's kind of what I do. I do enjoy the fact that it's remote. I get to be home with my baby, which is something I would otherwise not be able to do. We couldn't afford for me to not work. So like I said, really grateful for this job. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be working outside the home. And since my husband works Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, I would have no choice but to either do nights or weekends, because honestly, for one, I don't want to put her in daycare. Personally, I don't like daycares. That's just nothing against them for people that use them, that have to use them. But for me, I just feel I'm gonna do what I have to do to make sure that I don't have to put her in daycare, including, if I had to do nights or weekends, I would do that. Also, just because we probably couldn't afford daycare. Daycare's so expensive, and it almost wouldn't be worth me. It'd be like I'd be working, just to have but a large portion of my income go towards daycare. So yeah, that's just kind of what it is. But I am making it work, even though it is stressful. It's doable, in my opinion, even if you're working a phone job. I know that a lot of people have work from home jobs where they're not having to be on the phone, and that would be amazing. But I think if you are looking for a work from home job, primarily a lot of them, outside of nursing, just a lot of other remote jobs do involve being on the phone. I think it's doable if you have a baby or small children, you can make it work. It's just kind of finding ways to manage things and make it as easy as possible for yourself. So yeah, like I said, I feel like it's worth it for me right now at this point in my life to just be able to be home with my baby and still make enough, to do that. So I've been with this company for about a year and almost 2 years. Well, it'll be 2 years in September. So my schedule has changed. At first I said I was Monday through Friday, 2 to 10, and then I got pregnant and went on maternity leave for 12 weeks. And when I came back, my schedule was changed to Monday through Thursday, 10-hour shifts, and that was from like 12 to 10. And then recently I had my schedule changed again. So now I do 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. So I'm off on Wednesdays and then Friday through Sunday. And honestly, I love that schedule. I mean, it's a long day when I'm working, but I've always been the type of person who would prefer to work longer days and have more days off during the week. For like 4 years, I did weekend doubles. So I did 16-hour shifts on every weekend, and I was off Monday through Friday. So I worked, 32 hours, but they would pay us for the 40. And it's called Baylor weekends. But I loved that schedule because at the time I was going to nursing school and it just worked for me. So yeah, I've always liked doing longer shifts and having more days off. And I've never really been a Monday through Friday girly. To me, I just feel like the less time I have to like wake up and be somewhere, or the less days I have to wake up and be somewhere, the better. All right, so the time is almost 12. Aubrey is still asleep, so I'm gonna take advantage of this time and try to start making myself some breakfast. So typically I like to try to eat, I'm trying to do some intermittent fasting lately. So I've been waiting till about 12 to have my first meal, and I'm a breakfast girly. I love breakfast, so I eat breakfast at 12 every day. Just kidding, Aubrey is waking up. So change of plans, we're gonna go get her up and changed and all the things, and then we will come try to make breakfast. So this is the current setup, and do not judge me, but when you are working from home, you gotta do what you gotta do. We let Cooper the dog in this house. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make Aubrey some lunch. So I bought this strawberry jam. It's got no sugar added, and it's made of just strawberries, basically. And then we have this, Skippy, no sugar added. I try to, limit the added sugars with stuff. For her, it's, not always easy, but we are trying our best out here. I'm definitely looking for some good lunch ideas for 9-month-olds. So if any of y'all have any, please do share, because honestly, we just recently started doing lunch. Before, we were only doing like breakfast and dinner, and she would have like 5 to 6 bottles a day. And recently I realized that we were giving her a little too much formula and not enough real food, so we have switched it up, and we're now doing 3 meals a day and only 4 bottles. So the time is now about 1:50. Aubrey is down for her second nap. This is the time of day when I start to just feel kind of like I need to pick me up. So it is time to get some coffee going. This combination right here has me in a literal chokehold. I don't know what it is, but when I go to actual Starbucks and order their cinnamon dolce iced latte, it just doesn't hit the same. I don't know. Share what your favorite Starbucks order is, because I am on the search for something that doesn't taste like awful. Oh, she's good. One could argue I'm not a real coffee drinker, I guess, because honestly, I just like it to taste like as little like coffee as possible. But I also need the caffeine, so this is my favorite time of day. So it is about 4 o'clock, and surprisingly, Aubrey is still napping. That is very not typical of her to take such a long nap, but I'm here for it, and we are enjoying having some quiet time and being able to work in peace. So yeah, I definitely let her nap as long as she wants to, and typically she'll take 3 naps a day, but I think we're transitioning. We're in a transitory period, because like yesterday she took 2 naps, but they were longer naps, and like today she's had 2 naps, and so when she wakes up, this will probably be her last nap. And so I think maybe she's gonna start transitioning into just taking 2 longer naps rather than 3, which is fine. I let her nap as much as she wants to, because yeah, honestly, it gives me a little bit of a break. And her dad will hopefully be home within the next hour or 2, and then I will be able to be off baby duty and just finish out my shift. And usually whenever he gets home, I will lock myself in our bedroom and work in there, just because, especially after a long day of, if she's been fussy or whatever, sometimes you just need to get away from the crying and all that. And so I will usually do that, and I might do that today. We'll see. And work. She really likes these Serenity Kids grain-free puffs, the pumpkin and cinnamon flavor. I just wanted to say, I was gonna buy the Mushy brand of these little holder snack things, but I found this one at Target, and it's literally the same thing. It's the Cloud Island brand, but this was like $2.99. The mushy ones were like 15 bucks. So we definitely got that. So I am officially off baby duty. Dad is home, and it is 5:47, but he typically takes over for the nighttime routine with her, as far as feeding, bathing, getting ready for bed, and laying her down. And she goes to bed around 8, but I, like I said, am off duty, so I usually will remove myself from the overstimulating environment, and I'm in my room, or our room right now. So anyways, I think I'm gonna end the video here, because there's not much else to my day other than working till 10 o'clock and then getting off and showering and going to bed, and all that's kind of boring. So I did want to share one more thing before I go though, because I got an Amazon package. I got this to try out. It is the Naturium Retinaldehyde Cream Serum, 0.05%. Can't really see that. I'm excited to try this. I did go through like 2 whole bottles of her the Naturium retinol, just the regular retinol. So I've heard this is like a step up from that. So excited to try that. And then I also got the Naturium Marshmallow Root Barrier Cream, and I've heard really good things about this. I really like the Naturium brand. I really love their vitamin C serum as well. And like I said, I liked their retinol, so I'm excited to try those. And then I was in need of a new hair mask because I ran out of my Amica. I forget what it's called, but it's the blue one. It's like the bond repair one, and I really love that one, but it is like $40, and I just don't have it to spend on that right now. So instead, I opted to try this one. It's a new one from Shea Moisture. It's their bond repair mask, and I feel like my hair, just maybe because it's bleached and damaged, it really does well with like bond repair stuff. So that's what I typically go for. But I was excited when I saw this at Walmart, and I didn't pick it up there. But then when I was looking for, when I realized I needed to buy a new hair mask, last time I bought it on Amazon, the Amica one, it was on sale for like 25 bucks. And I was like, score. And it lasts me forever because I only do a conditioning mask like once a week. And so anyway, so I'm running out of it. But this was only $13 on Amazon. It actually smells really good. I was kind of nervous about the smell because sometimes I've tried other Shea Moisture lines, and some of them smell kind of strong, and like I don't really like the scent of some of them, but this smells good. It smells almost like vanilla-y, which I love vanilla-y scents, just kind of like sweet, vanilla-ish scents on my jam. Yeah, it smells great. So I'm excited to try this. I will update y'all on how well this works. So anyways, I know this video was like super long, which is why I'm also kind of wanting to end it now. So thank y'all for watching if you got to this point, and I will see y'all in the next one.